let's do a shop tour and see kind of what we have going on here at Coastal Speed. This is a 1965 Chrysler Newport. We're doing an engine swap. We pulled the Mopar 383 out. Customer wants a Chevrolet 383 installed in its place. Being they're both 383s, they don't fit the same. So the Chevrolet is being a real pain in the butt, but it's moving forward and we're making pretty good progress on it. So hopefully this one will be out on the street sooner than later. We have a 67 Firebird getting a Tremec 5-speed swap. Really beautiful car. This customer's done some stuff with us before with Dakota Digital gauges. A couple of little odds and ends. We're going to be changing out the rear leaf springs, fixing some of the broken bolts that are back there for the spring purchase. So this is a really nice car. Hoping to possibly get this one back on the road next week. Back here we have I believe it's a 70 GTO. It's set up like a Judge. It's just a base model GTO. We got a Buick Riviera that we finished up. We ended up painting the entire engine assembly inside the car. Really made this car look totally different under the hood. We have a 59 Thunderbird come in, wouldn't run. The fuel system was so gummed up with it was nasty. The bottom side of the carburetor looked like it had JB Weld on the bottom of it, but we ended up cleaning the carburetor, rebuilding it, putting it back on. This thing purrs like a kitten. We have to fix the brake system in it now. So it doesn't want to stop. It wants to just kind of drive all on its own and put you wherever it wants. But it runs now, so that's a good plus. We're gonna do a disc brake conversion to the front end of this car. Try and hopefully make it fit with 14-inch wheels. If not, we'll be getting some 15-inch wheels. Got a 71 C10 truck. This one's pretty unique. It's a good looking truck, but it's also been LS swapped. Somebody put a Gen 1 LS1 inside this truck. Fits really nice. We are just fixing a couple little odds and ends. There's a bunch of leaks, a couple little electrical issues, but overall it's a really beautiful truck. Whoever did the paint job did a really good job. They put a lot of time and effort into this one. So try and give you as much as I can without trying to put license plates on there. We have our Rowdy 71 Camaro back. We had a couple little issues, a couple leaks that we fixed. One of them returned, so we're going to try a different style gasket on that. But this is just a monster of a car. 434 small block on spray, so it's a fun car. Hopefully this next go around with these valve cover gaskets we won't have too much issue. We got a 2000 style Trans Am, I believe this was our old manager's car. Wants us to put a clutch in it, so we will do that and get it back on the road so he can go have some fun with his toy. We got a 50s Ford F100 came in. Engine quit running on him while he was driving. Come to find out, it threw a rod through the bottom of the block. So we have got a new engine ready for him sitting on the stand, and next week we will be starting install on this engine. So it's really a great looking truck. It's if I didn't have the cover on it, I'd show you the inside, but it should be a nice one. We've got a 1947 Chevy Stylemaster that we have to do a little bit of fabrication on rear suspension, air conditioning issues, basic maintenance, horns not working, but this is a really sharp car. This thing runs really, really well. So fires right up. The AC's cold as can be now. Runs really well. It's got a small block Chevy with a 700 R4 in it, so it's a great little car. One of our longtime residents. This is a 73 Corvette. We did a ton of work on this thing as far as fixing a bunch of different leaks, doing some modern upgrades, got power steering conversion, got vintage air. The last thing we have to do is electric headlight conversion, and it can go home finally. So I believe this car's been here the better part of 2 months. So it'll be nice when we can see it drive back off to its owner. This is a really rowdy 64 Nova 2. It has got a very strong combination under the hood. I'm not going to tell you what it is because he races it, but it is, it's very healthy. It's a beautiful color too. So it looks amazing in the sunlight. And then the old shop turd. So I think she's coming apart. Leaking oil everywhere. I'm pretty sure we're gonna pull the engine transmission out, reseal it, get it back together. Bradley's trying to talk me into putting a small block Chevy in it, but I don't want to. Studebaker stuff runs really well inside of there. It just leaks too much for me. So, but this is kind of what we've got going on. This is very light for us as far as cars. We got about 11 in the shop. We sent a bunch of them home last week, and we got about 7 more getting dropped off next week. So should fill up pretty nicely. The shop looks great when there's about 25, 30 cars in here. So anyway, it's just a quick walk through the shop. Maybe we'll start doing this every other week, kind of give you guys an idea of what we got going on here. So take it easy.